My name is Yusuf and this is Project Rootkit. This project I've developed as a means to hide a cryptojacking program which is going to consume a certain amount of the victim's CPU and slow the system down. The purpose of this isn't to crash the person's system, but to slow it down. And as such, I've made it easily manipulable to control the amount of the CPU that you want to consume on the victim's system. And we're going to demonstrate that very soon. Now I have set up over here a VirtualBox virtual machine. It uses Ubuntu version 18.04 and it's a nice little environment which is isolated from the rest of my computer system so that it doesn't affect anything else on my system. So let's take a look at the cryptojacker. I have over here an executable and we're going to use it like this. One is an argument that I can put in to specify that I want to use one logical core in the victim system. And let's do this. And let's look at the amount of CPU that it uses. We can see 100% of the CPU, which corresponds to one logical core. 200% would correspond to two logical cores, and we can do that by specifying two over here. And I provide evidence for this in my report. Now, another feature of this is that I've demonized it such that I can spawn the process and it doesn't occupy the terminal. I can do anything with this terminal and the cryptojacker process will keep running. So I've demonized it to run in the background. Now let's take a look at the rootkit. This rootkit has two purposes. One, it hides the cryptojacking process, and two, it hides itself as a Linux kernel module once it's inserted into the modules. Now it's important to note that it doesn't hide the files like these because the intention is that these files will be deleted after the processes are spawned and once the Linux kernel module is inserted. And this is because files are unnecessary at this point, and it just creates another way in which your system, your malware, can be discovered or compromised. Now let's insert this LKM. Now it's been inserted. And now we'll try to look for it where it should be, but it doesn't exist, and that's because it's hiding itself. Let's look for it here. Again, it doesn't exist because there's no output. It's hiding itself very well. In fact, so well that even if you try to remove the rootkit, it won't be removed normally. You have to reboot the whole system because as far as this system is concerned, the rootkit doesn't even exist. Let's see the output of this. It doesn't exist as far as the system is concerned. Now let's see if the cryptojacking process is being hidden. Top, which shows the processes, and there's no crypto daemon process, which was the name of our process. So it's being hidden successfully. This is my project rootkit. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, a disclaimer, I don't take responsibility for any damages that may arise because of this. Test at your own risk. Thank you for watching.